Magical structures is the next level of training beyond the foundational, and it is certainly a huge leap into what you can do with your vortex healing tools. The texture and the pacing of magical structures is very different from the foundational, as we start right away working with higher level tools. And by the end of the first day, we're working with one of the most extraordinary tools in all of vortex healing called Merlin's Healing Grid. Now, Merlin's Healing Grid works in a very different way than channeling vortex does. It doesn't use the navel hookup. So it accesses creation completely differently. Basically, how Merlin's Healing Grid work, it is a massive consciousness energetic structure that you plug into, that you have access to. And basically it aligns creation with truth. Whatever you're working on, it aligns that with truth. And in that realignment, there is transformation and there is release. So when you're working with things, you're working in a completely different way, which allows us to do different things. For example, you can work on a situation. That's something that we really couldn't do with vortex healing, with vortex from the foundational level. We were working on specific energy systems and specific issues, but you can work on a situation with Merlin's Healing Grid, getting a job or a wedding or a family dynamic, because it can align all of that with truth. It also allows us to access different parts of the energy system that we weren't able to get to before. And it is a tool that you continue to work with in all of your levels of vortex healing training. But that's just one thing. There's a lot more. If you've seen higher level vortex healing students wiggling their fingers, those are structures. You too can wiggle your fingers from this magical structures level of training. And what structures are, is basically condensed energy. As part of the transmission from magical structures, you receive what we call a wizard ball, which is like an endless ball of magical thread that comes channeling out the fingers to form some kind of structure. And structures are used to affect matter. Of course, we use them in healing with issues for any part of the physical body or the energy system. But the structures are also the thing that kind of made us famous, changing the quality of a room or the sound of a musical instrument. It impacts creation directly in that way for transformation and for release. So we use structures all the time, and we can use structures at this level to, again, access deeper levels of healing, working with the Nadi system, working with the Jinshin system, other kinds of pathways. We incorporate that into all the work that we do going forward. We also use spells, and spells are designed to direct consciousness in a particular way towards healing, to get awareness into issues that we have, or to change our relationship to our issues, or to help us go to sleep. Spells don't override someone's consciousness. They encourage them in a particular way encourages consciousness in a particular way towards its healing and its benefit. So it's really extraordinary. There's a lot more energetic crystals that are good for energizing and treatment. We just get so much in that class. And it is a huge leap in magical transformation, the nature of the release. We actually practice bringing the taste of lemon into water, using structures for that kind of magical transformation to speak to the nature of magic, of the power of divine intention to really transform creation as we know it, and the level of surrender as a channel to that divine intention is very profound. So I hope you can join us there. The prerequisite for magical structures is the foundational training.